And the other thing you're going to do is every single minute of this ride, you're going to think you're Charlotte or Jardin and stretch up and look up and sit down. None of this. No arms like this. Looking up, steady contact, proper ride. Jody, you could actually shorten your rein a tiny little bit on that horse. Like the thing about work on what you can't do, one of his furthest works on what he can't do the hardest. This guy wants to get a little strong with you. I mean, it may not be that that's his general nature at home, but in this environment, you were the one that came in here. He got that neck up and started to look at the crowd and got a little hot. Ride him like you find him. You know, today may be the day that's the day that he's abnormally high in the neck and abnormally strong. So what do? You work additionally at working out those issues, right? Everything happens correctly with the horse because we take a lot of time, we address the issues, we don't ignore something or sweep it under the carpet, and we face the fact that there are certain things nobody has a perfect horse, right? There's no perfect person, there's no perfect horse. The last time I checked, no Grand Prix horse in the world got 100%. That means everybody has stuff to work on. So when you're ready, girls, I want you to go ahead and trot again, and I want you to go ahead and sit. And think of that transition happens into your hand. Helen, you can shorten those reins a little bit. Good. Keep your connection. And Helen, remember, this horse is coming 7. He has a little more experience, and the thing with him is you want to be able to think about riding forward with your leg uphill. He's already really good round. Sometimes he gets a little too low in the neck. Jody, that needs to be a little softer on that right rein, and he needs to flex a bit. So I look at all these, and Wendy, very good, except you don't look like Charlotte or Jardin. Now you do. Look up. Look up. Good girl. So I look at all these horses, and I think that these riders have put a proper foundation on these horses. All of these horses are confident. Nobody has a problem accepting the hand. Nobody has a problem accepting the leg. All of them are facing the bridle correctly. I feel like I'm sure you guys all agree, these three could all go to a show at whatever level now and be absolutely solid. No question. They all can go to a show right now at their various levels and be absolutely solid and good. So we know that they're accepting the hand, accepting the contact. We know they're accepting the rider's leg. The next piece, we're starting to teach the horse some pieces of lateral work. So starting with Helen. Helen, when you come around this side, turn on the quarter line. Turn right on the quarter line and go straight. And everybody can follow her. Helen, straight, straight, straight. Now you're going to close your right leg and yield over to the track. And I know the ring's a little short, get a little wide. Same thing, Jody. Close your leg and yield to the track. Don't change a thing otherwise. Get your leg on. So Helen's horse, of course, is 7 years old. You can see he's more advanced. Same thing, Wendy. Turn the quarter line. The 4-year-old, I don't expect him to be perfect with this. Wendy, sit back, close your rear leg, and push him off to the left off your right leg, and go slowly. So Wendy, I saw the baby in him there, huh? Like, Helen's horse is 7 years old. She closed her rear leg. He yielded right over there. And Jody's horse is 6 years old, moved over there pretty well. But the baby, he didn't understand what you wanted from your right leg, and yes, he went sideways, but he kind of ran over it. So when you do this again, you're going to close your inner leg, turn the quarter line, and yield him over there again. But this time you're going to have to gather him with your hand a little bit, so that he goes sideways a little bit from your leg, but he doesn't speed up. Keep your contact. Okay, that's like 3 marks better right off the bat. Okay, the first half you didn't find, the second half you ran a little bit, right? You have to be a good manager, you know what I mean? And Helen, same thing again, turn to the quarter line and leg. And this horse, you have to sit back a bit, you have to keep your contact, you have to move him over there, and your outer rein is the thing that controls the shoulder, all the way through the track. Wonderful, very good. Same thing, Jody. Jody, you've got to take your hands a little bit to the right, because he wants to shove that shoulder out into the ring. Much better, you feel what I mean? Jody, when you're closing your inner leg, his first reaction is to take his left shoulder and shoot out to the fence. So what do you have to do? Set that outer rein here. I think this. I think a little bit of a wall with my outside rein, so you're not running through this. Helen, same thing once again. Once we have horses that accept the bit, accept our legs, and go forward normally in straight lines and circles, the next piece is lateral. Helen, that's lovely. And change rein, Helen. Same thing again, Jody. Turn the quarter. Contact. It's okay. Contact. Supplement your right wrist and keep your left rein near his withers. Near his withers. It was good the first half till he ran. Wendy, same thing. How did you actually slow down through this? Especially the second half. Regularly, slowly, slowly, slowly. That was perfect for the 4-year-old horse. Perfect. Perfect. And everybody changed rein. Wendy, you were just the poster girl. We could have made the USDF training tape over that there's different ways your horse has to learn to accept the leg, right? There's close the leg and he accelerates forward. There's close one leg more than the other and he moves laterally, right? Those are very important topics. What are we going to have, hey Wendy, what are we going to have to do at Grand Prix? There's about 9 million commands, right? He has to understand them all separately and differently, right? That's why we do this stuff. When you look up, shorten your reins, sit back, let yourself sit on these. I know he's 4, but that looks to me like he has a very strong back and hind end. You can absolutely let you sit for a 5-minute burst. So when you turn to the quarter line, to the left here, and then I want you to let him, and it's the same routine. He doesn't run through. When you look up, Charlotte Dujardin does not look down. He'll go there, don't let him run. Your right hand's out in the breeze there, girl. When you turn, okay, you did that leg load. Closed your leg, right? But your outer hand did this. It went way out. Now the wall, the fence that you're riding into disappeared. Follow me? You have to keep that outer hand near his withers. Jody, slow down. Jody, slow down. Good. Jody, the best thing about this horse for me, the best thing about this horse is he's a goer. He wants to go forward, right? Hallelujah. There's nothing better than a look at, I don't care if you're jumping, eventing, dressaging, reining, you gotta have a horse that wants to go forward, right? That's the best thing about it. Now you have to be able to go forward the amount you want, when you want, how you want, not just the way he feels like. What did you think of that one, Wendy? That was a lot better, wasn't it? You know why? Because your outer rein was better. You could walk with it.